Hey, Bernard.
Good evening, Bernard. Hello, Steinhoff. What will we be debating tonight?
What debating what?
Every night you have to bring something up.
Well, I have to bring. I have to bring something. You do every night. No, you can go ahead and talk. You who've lived in the West. The blows you have suffered are insignificant. This is the first really hard one. And who suffers most of all? The Polish Jew. Always and forever. He flees the East because of persecution, and then the West falls on top of him.
Admit it, Bernard. Often we didn't even know we were Jewish. In the end, what is the difference between a Jew and an Aryan?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We are men just like any others. There's not a single thing that anyone reproaches us for that doesn't apply to non-Jews as well. In the old days, we had a religion based on the laws of nature. Think about the issue of pork, for example. Once upon a time, pigs carried epidemics, so their meat was prohibited. Today, observation of those precepts, which after all are totally inoffensive, enables us to keep up a sentimental link with tradition. And we keep being decried as dangerous Jews, so that in a crisis, we provide a security valve.
In the West, Jews could work, do what they liked. But we in Russia, in Poland, in the ghettos, we were only allowed the professions of money changer, of usurer, of rag picker, unless we wanted to spend our lives studying the Talmud. To be a doctor, you needed a special permit, and you could only get it if you were a doctor that the goys needed. Add to that the absolute and vital necessity to save money so that you could flee when the pogroms inevitably return.
Yes, well, Jews are the same as other people. There are good ones and bad ones. Measures that are applied to all of us in general are mistaken and unjust.
That's right. To explain away its defeat, Germany couldn't find anything better than to blame the Jews. And that's what started it. Today, in France, you see the same thing, partly because it's imposed by Germany. Why should we be any different? The tendency for the Jew to take himself for a Superman is simply a reaction against persecution. Here in Drancy, we have no solidarity because we come from 26 different countries and have 26 cultures and different educational systems. Nothing could be more normal. In the end, we are no better than any other human being.
Oh, excuse me. After all, the Jew has superior qualities. He knows how to make the best out of any situation.
You poor sod, you're just falling into the usual trap. Why does the Jew know how to make out so well? Because he is almost always an immigrant. He has fled destruction and he seeks refuge somewhere where the wind isn't blowing too strong. Once he is safe, he still lives in fear of the next cataclysm, which always comes sooner or later. So he goes about accomplishing great things because he never feels that the ground under his feet is stable. He assures his subsistence and saves for the day when he will have to flee again.
So you deny that the Jew has any superior qualities?
I am only denying that they are uniquely his. The qualities that you describe are those that anyone in the same situation would develop. That's all. Eliminate persecution and anti-Semitism, and you will soon see how much the Jew resembles everyone else.
To think that one always hears about the Jewish problem, and that you could simply avoid it by eliminating persecution.
Well, how is that?
My God, what did most of us really know about Judaism before Hitler? Nothing. We only become special because of persecution. It's torture that prevents us from assimilating. We are wandering Jews, people who are reproached for not staying in one place because we are always being sent into exile. The Jewish character is entirely formed by persecution. So, since you can't deny the existence of persecution, it's clear that the solution to the so-called Jewish problem has got to do with eliminating cruelty, stupidity, intolerance, and injustice.
So, the Jewish problem doesn't exist.
In principle, it doesn't. But in fact, it does, because it was created artificially. It's true. And it exists for us because we suffer.
We still have hope.
Hope. What hope?
God.
God.
Yeah.
Maybe. But you have to believe in him. Lucky you.
Exactly. I know for sure that we are the chosen people. We have no reason to bow before a stupid majority because we have nothing to be ashamed
But
of.
for heaven's sake, doesn't it come to the same thing when you're treated as though you did have something to be ashamed of?
It's not the same thing. I have my conscience.
Sure. Conscience is for normal times. But what about times of total insanity? When you are dying of hunger in Drancy, are you any less hungry with your conscience? When you are rotting and you die of physical misery, is your conscience of any use? Conscience is nice, but it needs a certain normality. When you are fighting for your survival, what the hell does it matter whether you have a conscience or not? So we are in the right. And so what?
Do you know what Hillel answered when he was challenged to resume the entire teachings of the Torah into a single sentence?
No.
He answered, "Love thy neighbor as thyself."
And so?
And so? They want to obliterate a people who taught this to the world? Yeah.